time, y'all. It is game time. I don't know why my mic be doing that sometime, but let me know where it's at. But hey, check this out. LaVonta Bentley. You know, he's a former Colorado Buff. You know, he played 2 seasons with us. He played at Clemson before that. And he got with us, got a whole lot of playing time. Starter. You know, he was starter. But I'm just saying from Clemson to us, he showed what he could do. Got an opportunity to try for the NFL. The Cincinnati Bengals that gave him a shot. It didn't work. All right, now you have it. Still training, still working out, still want to get to that dream. Boom. The UFL. The UFL. The St. Louis Battlehawks. That's where he at. Now, I don't know if the St. Louis Battlehawks gonna play in the same dome they played in. Ty was good. I don't know if they're gonna play in that same dome they played in. But oh my goodness. I love that setup they had in St. Louis so much that I was telling my business partner, like, bro, we ought to go out there. We ought to go out there. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that tonight. And then look here, Coach Prime ready, yo. Hey, he ready for this spring ball. Monday is on and popping. It's on and popping. Colorado, the 2026 season is officially on. It's officially on, like spring ball, then you know the summer, then fall camp. But this is the if you want to say the finish line, making it to the finish line, the end of camp is finish line. Uh, we're at the beginning phases. See what we look like in fall camp. Um, put some work in the summer, and then do your thing in fall camp. But let's jump off into this thing. So you got Coach Prime. Man, the season here, y'all, like the part of it that we want to see. We want to see the new staff and the whole staff that we have, y'all. It's like that. I listen, they all sitting in a good place, y'all. And remember, I was telling y'all, because I done told y'all in all these videos, Coach Prime always be setting stuff up. Like that's just been his situation the whole time. He likes to be in the moment, but be peeking at the future too, like, now that could happen. That could happen. Now, can you call it all? And some could jump off on you. Yeah, that's human nature. Anything could jump off. But for the most part, we looking out into the future to see what we can see. So you got it where, man, the staff is ready. Y'all, I know y'all seen all the additions today. And we done had the questions. Well, what we going who the linebacker coaching? If we're Coach Marv stay the linebacker coach. Listen, and they put the list out today. They put the whole list out today. I know y'all seen. I was about to come on earlier and talk about the safety coach Von Bell, but I just say I do it when I talk to all y'all together with it. So Von Bell will be over the safeties from everything that we saw on them. Von Bell over the safeties, and you got people paired up. And Von Bell was there last year, I believe. Von Bell was there last year, and you know he played in the NFL. Last year, got his feet wet, but guess what? He got his feet wet with Rob Livingston. Rob Livingston coached Von Bell in Cincinnati. So they already had history. Now you got Von Bell. And see how Coach, this stuff be lining up. Coach Prime can have somebody here or have somebody there. And they already getting their feet wet with the program. And then when it's time to rock and roll, and your number might be called to elevate, you already been around the players, you've been around the coaches, you know what to look for, you know what to do, and bam. So Von Bell, there you go. Clockwork. It's just rolling. So you have that going on. You got our defensive line coach paired up with a veteran D-line coach. You got our DC paired up with a DC who was a DC in the NFL. So when you look at all these matchups, man, Coach Prime, it's like he'll put a little dabble there, put a little dabble there, and like, hey, all right, let's mix this thing up. I got my youngest who can go get it. talk, they talk, walk, that walk, baby talk, that talk. And then and they could coach too. But then I got my veterans who been in the game so long and who uh been there, done that, and they can help my younger guys. So it's all paired up where the older guys may not truly understand this younger, not saying it in that sense, but just giving you a look view on it. Cause you matching this thing up. Okay, he got a lot of time, he got just enough of time. He right there in the mix. Boom, you pair that up, got the perfect situation. So this year, like I told y'all, year in and year out, Coach Prime don't want to win. But it starts right now. This spring starts right now. Whoever want to take ownership of each position, this your opportunity. Monday is officially, okay, let's say it's 4 phases because I forgot about winter conditioning. So you got winter conditioning, spring ball, summertime, fall camp. So you got to dominate in all 4 phases. You dominated all 4 phases. The 5th phase, which is the season, you'll be out there shining. So dominate winter conditioning, spring ball, summer camp, fall camp. Now you get to shine during the season. That's the layout. So we in part number 2 now. You better come and show up and show out with them pads on. There ain't nothing you can say. Ain't nothing you can say about that if you don't produce with them pads on. Because you could have been listen, y'all know how they call it, a All-American with a t-shirt and shorts on. But if you don't become an All-American with them football pads on and that helmet and that fire, you get jammed up. Now you get jammed up in your shirts too, but it's a different thing when you jamming up a wide receiver doing their thing on you, but you jam up and you run them into the dirt. It's on now. Hey, this thing on now. So, y'all, I'm excited that it's officially here now. Coach Prime roster is set. They good to go. Coach Prime staff, they ready to rock and roll. They ready to rock and roll, y'all. And just look at how Coach had all this stuff set up. Like I was telling y'all, you have to plan in advance. Got a DC, leave, got a DC already on the squad. Now you got a DC plus an NFL DC right there and coach college ball. So you got all that. Got a fresh new D lineman, got a D lineman who been there, done that. D lineman coach. That's what I'm saying about coaches. You got it all. You got it all. Coach Prime, he on it. He on it. Ty, what's good? Sabrina, what's happening? Miss Woodson, what's good? You say our fan base in St. Louis is crazy. Yes. Listen, I think y'all about to move out that stadium or that dome. Oh my goodness, I want to come to that dome. Like I want to come, like it looked like it was live every time y'all played in there. Virginia E, what's good? Madison, what's happening? One fake. Hey, Bahamas in the building, Nassau, Bahamas. Virginia, you say, I wonder why Coach Livingston didn't say anything about leaving CU for the NFL. We knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. The NFL right there, like the writing was on the wall. The writing was on the wall. He was in the NFL for years, but he needed that title, that defensive coordinator. And he didn't know when it was coming with the Cincinnati Bengals. So with Coach Prime, there was an opportunity, put a DC on your title book, put that stamp on you. All eyes on you. And he provided that first year. The second year was, but still, it showed what he could do. So now the right situation come upon him, which he worked with Van Joseph before. Now, bam. Now he with the Broncos. Van Joseph right there. And bam, there you go. And you right in the state. You ain't gotta move. Like He don't got to move, so it was a perfect situation. That now I know he was trying. I know he had spoke with the Cowboys, but this situation I feel better because I don't know with the Cowboys was he gonna get that passing game coordinator, and that's a valuable title. See, the Bills lost their uh passing game coordinator. I mean, the Broncos lost their passing game coordinator to the Bills. Yeah, they lost theirs to the Bills. So I guess it wasn't nothing really to say. It wasn't really nothing to say. He could come out and say something, but everybody that said it for him. Hey, deuces. That's pretty much what it is. Like, and but he could see it too. Like, hey, oh, Coach Prime bringing in a former DC, huh? He must think I'm a lead. Well, I kind of am looking. I kind of am looking. You know, I like college, but boy, I want to get back to this league, boy. Just straight football. I don't want to deal with nothing else. Just straight football. So he back in his stomping grounds. I put it like this. Only way he'll ever come back to college is somebody offer him a big old contract and he the head man. I doubt he'll ever come back to college. I think it was to get them titles. And he went so okay, he left as a safety coach, came to be a DC. Now he's going back to the NFL, not as a DC, but like a hair up under it. So he's a with the passing game coordinator. Your next move is a DC, or somebody really like you like that, they'll put you at head coach. So that's his next step in the NFL. That's why I don't think he too much worried about it. And then look, so he with the Broncos. They ain't got to leave the state. He good to go. Then we get to see all these players Coach Prime got. You get to see Juju. You get to see Isaac at quarterback. You get to see Ponder at Ponder at quarterback. You get to see K Sweet at quarterback. So then you get to see all the running backs that's there, the wide receivers, the man, look. This should be a beautiful thing. And then to have your two coordinators. Look, you can't overstate this. The top three positions that one is the head man and the next two are coordinators that get you your next head coaching job. Now, although some position coaches jump over that, you got two coordinators, Coach Marion and Coach Marr, brothers. Coach Prime brother. He might be the only staff. Let me just glance, because it ain't like we got a lot of uh black head coaches right now in college football, but let me just glance. Syracuse got a brother head coach. Virginia got a brother head coach. Virginia Tech got a brother head coach. Notre Dame got a brother head coach, but he say he claiming his mom's side more than what he looked like. So I don't know if yeah, I get it, but Maryland got a brother. Uh Trying to think. If I missed anybody, tell me. FIU, I know they got a brother because that's Willie Simmons. We rock with him real strong. Uh, Memphis got a brother. Kennesaw State got a brother. I don't think it's. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it. So when you look at it like that, for Coach Prime to have both his coordinators, offense and defense, both brothers, that's really a blessing to from what we done came from, man. That's truly a blessing. So Coach Marion, boy, if they take off like a rocket, you already know that man was head man at Sacramento State, and they just became D1. Oh, we got that coach, Alonzo Carter. Yeah, we got him too. So look, y'all, that's you could basically name them, but when you flip it the other way, so hey, it is what it is. More progress needs to be made, but we thankful that it is getting made. So spring ball is here. It's on and popping. We finna be talking about who doing what they do out there. And you know we talking about that daily. We gonna talk about that daily. And then it pretty much spring ball for everybody finna be jumping off. So it's going down, y'all, in college football. This is the second phase for everybody in college football. Everybody right now undefeated in the 26 season. They done got done with winter conditioning. Um, Now it's on. It's on. Sabrina, what's good? You say he knew he was not going to be there for yeah. Out the gate, we knew Rob Livingston went here forever. Cause he been in the league so long. When you stay at one level like that so long, you really ain't trying. You good. Like you good where you at. You at, if you thought about it, you ain't really thought about it long enough. So gotta make the right moves. And then you have LaVonta Bentley. Yeah. I'm happy for him, man, because you get to wear another uniform that everybody can't wear. Everybody can't say they played in the UFL. Everybody can't say they played in the CFL or the NFL or the XFL when they used to have it, or any other leagues that was a professional outside of college. So he get to say that now. So he signed with the St. Louis Battlehawks, which I told y'all, if they play in that dome again, oh my goodness, y'all gonna love watching his games. I hope he start. I hope he start. I hope he ball out. I hope he go to the league. And then we got Javon Antonio. He's with the DC Defenders. So that's two guys that Coach Pryor has in the UFL. But LaVonta Bentley signed today. And they reported to camp, I want to say earlier this week. Yeah, I think they just reported. So he's right on time, which they done been out there a few days, but he's still right on time. It ain't like he catching it, excuse me, 16 days down the line. He catching it just a few practices in. So he's a few practices in, and the season starts March the 27th for the UFL overall. Now, my first game, I got to go hit it, is the Orlando Storm, their first game in the UFL, which we had a team a few years back, Orlando Guardians, I think. And they played in the Camping World Stadium. And that stadium, I like it, but I ain't, it's all right. They got a bowl games there, but it ain't the right situation for the fan size that's gonna come. So now they moved it to Orlando City Stadium, that's a soccer stadium. Now I done been there for a bowl game. Oh my goodness. I love soccer stadiums. At least that soccer stadium. Y'all, the way that stadium set up, the way you come out, the way you could view the game, and it just, I don't know. Orlando City, y'all did y'all thing with that stadium. They should do that, y'all, for colleges. The way they set that stadium up, they should do it for colleges. I know that probably can't because soccer and American football, two different things. But boy, when I tell y'all that stadium nice, and look, when I go to that game, I'm gonna go live while I'm out there. So y'all, we gonna get to see it. We gonna go. So when I go to that game on March 29th, which is my birthday, uh, we gonna be out there. But look, y'all, I just wanted to come holler at y'all. P. Allen, what's good? Sabrina, you say Herman Smith in the CFL? Okay, see, I ain't even know that. No, I ain't seen that boy run across my page in a while. Yeah, y'all. But look, I just wanted to come on here and holler at y'all. I am about to go on Life of Football. So I'm gonna put my thumbnail up and we're gonna ride out. Coach Dre, what's good? Yeah, I'm about to go on Life of Football and holler at y'all about that NFL. Holler at y'all, holler at y'all, holler